Hey everybody, so I just wanted to check in with a little bit of an update. This one is on a slightly more personal level, and I contemplated whether I wanted to share this or not, but I think I do, just because I'm sure there's a lot of other people who've had a similar experience, and because this is really kind of throwing a kink into our travel plans, unfortunately. So about 2 weeks ago, Matt and I both had food poisoning, and around the same time, a couple days earlier, I started getting some stomach pain that I thought was possibly just connected to the food poisoning or eating something weird or whatever. So I decided not to get any medical help right away. Also, we were just in a spot of Thailand where there isn't really any major hospitals or anything like that. So we waited, and we're just about to leave Thailand and head into Laos, where the amenities are far more basic, and I thought that maybe I should take advantage of the better hospitals here in Thailand and just get myself checked out to make sure there's nothing serious. So that is where I spent the majority of the day today, at the Chiang Mai Ram hospital in Chiang Mai. We went in this morning and saw two specialists. I had an ultrasound. I was really worried that I had appendicitis because I had this pain just like in one side. And yeah, I was worried that I was going to have my appendix removed and have surgery in Thailand, my first surgery ever in Thailand. And anyway, they did the ultrasound, and they found that I have a 5 centimeter across ovarian cyst, which is scary and a bit of a relief at the same time. Knowing it's probably nothing too serious. But the doctor said that it could rupture at any time, and it could also twist my fallopian tubes, which could lead to ovarian death. So he sort of indicated that maybe going to certain countries where the health facilities are not quite up to par would not be a great idea. And unfortunately, that was the purpose of this whole trip, was to really get off the beaten path, and if not off the beaten path, at least do something really adventurous and do things that we might not be able to do down the line. So as of today, we have to really rethink where we're going and how willing we are to be potentially days away from medical care, emergency medical care, competent medical care. I do have to say that the facilities here in Chiang Mai, I was really impressed by. The doctors and the nurses, all of the staff that I encountered had a really good working level of English, and I didn't have any problems communicating with any of them. They were very clear. The facilities were very clean. I saw 2 specialists, 1 GI specialist and 1 gynecologist, and I had an ultrasound all within the span of a couple of hours of arriving, so it was super fast. And in the end, my bill for all of that was only about $120 Canadian, which is the same that I paid to just see like an after-hours doctor in Australia for 5 minutes. So that's pretty good. I would actually be happy just to stay in Thailand, but unfortunately our visas are expiring in 5 days now, so we have got to leave. Even if we do a border run, we only get back in for 15 more days. So yeah, whoops. So basically we're just trying to figure out where to go from here. We're basically gonna probably cut Cambodia and Laos completely out of the equation. Vietnam may stay in the itinerary just because they should have hospitals there that would give a similar level of care. Otherwise, we're thinking, like, do we just go home to Canada and get this thing taken care of? I could get it done here, and it would probably cost about $6,000 or so, and hopefully be covered by insurance, but there's no guarantees and I have to pay it up front. So that's something I'm really keen to do, and I think it's probably better to wait and see anyway. I do have to say that I had the most dignified gynecological exam I've ever had. The little bed that they put you on is actually more like a chair here, and they give you these pants to wear, these big like medical scrubs, and so it looks like you're wearing pants, but they have a big zipper down the crotch so that you can put pants on and the doctor can undo them to do your exam, which is not like Canada where they're just like strip down and get on the bed. So that was pretty hilarious. So I'd really be interested in hearing from you if you've had an ovarian cyst, or you know someone who has, and what your experience was, and if it ruptured or if it just went away, or what your recommendations might be for how we go about the next couple of months while we see what happens. Feel free to message me privately or post publicly, whatever you're comfortable with. I personally just wanted to share this publicly because I don't think there should be any taboos against women's health at all, and I think we should all be comfortable talking about it, and it's really not a big deal. So anyway, yeah, it's just changed our approach a little bit, and we're just gonna have to rethink things a little bit, but I think we're still gonna have a really good time. We're just gonna sort out what our next steps are. All right, so over and out from Chiang Mai. Toodaloo.